for a top 8. So
definitely
big shout outs to them. I'm very fond of Kool-Aid as a player. T.O. Joe as well. Rich Brown and Tyrant also looking very powerful, and that's a match to look forward to.
And Anti and Boss versus Bloodcross and Atomsk as of right now.
Yeah,
Bloodcross
right now.
and Atomsk coming off a big win there against Leon and Gluttony. That was very, very hype.
Absolutely. Let's see if they can carry this momentum through Anti, but he's a hard wall to break.
Now let's see what goes on here, though. Anti and Boss have some redemption to make up for here. They didn't do too hot against M2K and Trellis, so let's see what kind of fire they come out with right now.
And right away, Anti getting bullied. It does not look like they want to give Anti a break, putting him all the way to 54%. But Anti's like, wait a minute, hold on a second. That's not how this works. Do you know who I am? And he's dishing out his own damage.
And just such little attention played to Boss right now. They're kind of kicking and flicking him here, getting him out of the fight and going right back to the double team.
Interesting choice to see Atomsk go Wario.
And the fight for stage control is crazy right now. We have Bloodcross and Atomsk dominating the air, and wow, real early death there from Bloodcross.
That read was so good.
Oh man, and Anti and Boss already letting us know, and everyone at home, that they are clearly coming for redemption right now to make up for what happened.
Yes, Green Team's got a lead, but it is not a big one. That's going to be stock.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why he tornadoed into Atomsk. I feel like he would have been better off just ending it at the edge, trying to go for some mix-up, possibly landing the tornado on the edge. But, of course, very difficult to perform perfectly under such high-pressure situations against such talented opponents.
And now we've seen 3 of the first stocks shaved off. The only one holding on right now is actually Atomsk at a high amount of percent, but really doing exactly what he needs to at Wario.
I guess, yeah.
Duck dodging, weaving, getting around people, and just taking damage, but not getting put in bad scenarios where a kill punish is an option.
Yeah, I guess that was a very good character choice because it can secure the longevity that he seemed to be lacking against some of his previous matches, you know, especially the one they lost earlier. And as Bloodcross has shown, he already has his own bit of longevity. Although, in this match, he seems to be trailing the pack in terms of lifespan.
And now Anti unfortunately suffered a real early death there. He's actually already down on last stock. I mean, very uncharacteristic. I'd chalk it up to a misclick or, you know, unfortunately just a bad play. But man, this is going to put a damper on Green Team.
Anti trying to figure out a way to get inside. Gets it. Unfortunately, does not choose the F-tilt punish. Gets knocked off the edge, and he will have to play safe. He cannot afford to take much damage on this stock.
And Green Team
before Atomsk drops his stock.
And Green Team's really going to have to get Atomsk out of here as of right now because he's the difference maker. I mean, Boss knocking out early right now, and as we saw last stock with Atomsk, he's really holding on 100% every way, shape, and form. So they got to stop that game plan, otherwise it's going to be a rough game too.
Well, Boss going for a very interesting option, a grab right in front of 2 members of the enemy team with Game & Watch's, you know, not necessarily fast grab. It's a slow, laggy move. The animation is long.
But I have to give Boss credit. A lot of great use of dare in this matchup. He's really steadily used quite a bit. And as Atomsk comes and takes Anti clear out of the picture. And some hype from the crowd.
The crowd is definitely going in on Anti right now. And Boss trying to figure out a way, but it is very difficult for Game & Watch to make an approach. What he has in disjoints, he lacks in startup.
And Atomsk and Bloodcross seeming very confident right now. And man, Boss just cannot find his way in right now. Almost found it there, but really just taking his time at the ledge and really doing what he can just to try and find an opening. It's got to be hard for Game & Watch against 2 such aerial-based characters.
Yeah. And poor DI is going to cost them that game. Bloodcross and Atomsk take game 1.
And man, a lot of momentum continuing from them, taking it straight from the Gluttony and Leon match directly in here, securing a solid game 1 win. These guys are definitely been building ahead of steam. That's going to take them far, it's looking like.
Of course, very impressed. And of course, the match again begins with Anti getting harassed. Red team taking a lot of stage control. I have to say, I'm very, very impressed with Bloodcross. It's not easy to just go toe-to-toe with Anti's Meta Knight, but he seems to be doing a fantastic job of it.
And really assuming the team role well too, dodging and weaving between hitting Anti and hitting Boss, really not getting greedy or overly egotistical. Unfortunately, Trevor looks like he might have there as he got up smashed and unfortunately lost first stock.
That's going to hurt Red team a lot because Wario losing a stock early is not something that you're looking to anticipate. You pick Wario because he has a lot of longevity alongside that power. You know, Wario has excellent statistics across the board, great mobility, weight, power, just overall really solid character, and that can all come out in doubles where his weaknesses get eliminated.
And Green Team off to a decent lead here right now, really changing it up and seeming to find the holes right now in Red Team's strategy because they're up what looks like a full stock almost.
Well, that'll be it for Boss's stock. Let's see if Anti can figure out a way to maintain his stock while Boss tries to rack some damage here to the Red team. Anti picks spot dodge, poor option, looking for a way to get in. Probably was hoping he could provoke some reactions and land a down smash. Doesn't pay off. Instead traps him in the air and on the ledge. This leaves Boss to get 2-on-1. Not a very wise down smash by Bloodcross, but manages to win out the Nair battle on Anti. And that fart!
Oh, wow.
Taking out Boss's stock early, bringing Red Team all the way back into this game. They're gonna have to make Atomsk drop that stock if they want to keep it up.
And man, Bloodcross really looking for blood. Oh, but Green Team finding it first.
That's it, and that will definitely secure Green Team's lead as it puts them a solid stock ahead. Very close game, very close percents right now, but the game is solidly in favor of Green Team. At this rate, we're looking at a game 3, but with Bart, we cannot count anything out. Atomsk is playing very solid right now. He's looking for a way in on Anti, but I think he's going to have to just respect that Anti has set up his zone. He's not going to be able to get in until Anti makes a mistake, such as that down throw, forward throw, back throw were both better options. You can't really take throws and doubles to have a long cast time. You're going to have to be very quick. Double F smash will completely wipe out the Red Team stocks.
Oh man, and that was a very impressive change up from game 1 right there. Anti really seeming to find his flow, not get harassed nearly as much, stock tanking, and Boss with an incredibly clutch F smash there, taking out both opponents. I don't think you're going to see that too much. So.
Not at all. Completely caught me off guard. I'm telling you, I got hit by that F smash. And we got to see if Anti and Boss are able to carry this momentum into victory for game 3, but right now it's Atomsk Bloodcross counter pick, and Atomsk has a mission right now, you know.
And man, oh man, yet another game 3. I think we're gonna start seeing a lot of game 3s as we move through losers bracket here.
Absolutely.
No one's going home quickly, and no one's going home quietly. So we're gonna see some fights to really go to the time.
We're on FD. No one can really apply I shouldn't say no one can apply pressure, but I'll say pressure is far weaker here than it would be on a platform-based stage or a smaller stage. So right now, all the characters get a lot of space to work, move, and we can really see a lot of one-on-one situations, see who outplays who. Right now, we've got 2 one-on-one squared off. There's there's Anti versus Bloodcross, and then there's Atomsk versus, hold on a sec. Thank you. Oh, what was it saying? Yeah, and Atomsk versus Boss.
And Anti really seems to have found his groove right now. He's been sticking it to Bloodcross steadily, as you can see in the percent differences. He's really not getting harassed. He's really starting to shape back into his regular self. And man, this is starting to look like a great amount of momentum going in Green Team's favor. And solid bucket break there by Boss, not letting his stock end early.
I really like how Boss is just willing to pick those high-risk options. Well, not high-risk, but high-reward options all the time. He's like, oh, I have space, I'm going to throw out an up smash, I'm going to throw out a down smash. No matter what, he's like, you know, if you make one mistake, if you hesitate even a little bit, you spot dodge, you die. So Boss is one of the scariest characters on the map right now.
Now, we do have,
there he goes.
Cheers, definitely, man. Oh man, and there goes Atomsk. So this is leaving Anti as the sole member holding down first stock here. And if he keeps this up, I mean, it clearly got them the win throughout game 2. So he just has to really watch out for that harassment because, you know, Bloodcross is really looking to apply situations where Atomsk can just step in for a moment, harass Anti, and take an advantage.
Great DI by Anti allows him to rack up a little bit more percent on Bloodcross, but he's looking in a very, very dangerous situation. He's controlling the space around him incredibly well right now. Bloodcross says enough is enough, dashes in, power shield to up B, ends that first stock, but not to count Jason out, he has 2 more.
And as we said here, we're going back to more of these one-on-one battles. The teamwork is starting to fade off a little bit as we're really starting to see both team members square off with one another. And ouch! And both with those solid F smashes.
Adam is struggling a little bit. He lost his stock early and is making up for it. Nails one opponent and launches the other.
And you keep finding this interesting scenario where you find Atomsk in the middle of all the fray and Bloodcross hanging out on the side. You wonder if they're starting to get Bloodcross to hold that stock tank. They got him there and seemed to caught on, but Bloodcross did a great job in game 1 with stock tanking. Let's see if he can hold on to this one and really be the difference maker.
And again, Anti, oh my gosh, Atomsk DI. No, that will not do it, but this could do it. Oh, so disappointed in Atomsk, and Bloodcross. No, excuse me, and Anti, why didn't he let Boss just take that kill?
Oh man, and now we're down left just to Bloodcross here. Anti and Boss, wow. In a great scenario here, even though Bloodcross at low percent. Anti holding on to 2 stocks, and we have Boss over here at very mid to low percent. It's looking like a great out.
Anti is going for blood right now, but Bloodcross is not to be counted out. It is his last stock in the tournament. If he loses right now, his tournament life in this doubles bracket will be over. So there is a lot of pressure, especially when going up against players as skilled as Boss and Anti.
And even as well as Anti is doing right now, I'm finding Boss is hanging back a little bit overly exerted right now. He missed a couple chances against Bloodcross to really push him back off the ledge, rack up some damage. It seemed like he was staying away from the fight a bit too much there. So I'd hope to see Boss really take advantage of Game & Watch and steadily rock up a kill move or a little bit more damage, because if Bloodcross is steadily getting back on the stage, Boss's only job should be to push him right back off.
And Bloodcross is playing beyond patient right now. He says, I have 5 minutes and I'm not afraid to use it. If it's going to be over for me, it's going to be all the way over for me. That's a down throw. Tech chase situation does now exist.
Wow. Oh,
and both players choke.
Oh,
a lot of damage. That's it.
There it is.
Atomsk and Bloodcross are eliminated. Anti and Boss will advance. They made an excellent showing here at SKTAR Doubles, taking 8th place.